Yes, my wife, send me money, please. Let that be a warning. That is what the person behind the phone is doing. Don't send the money. What a weird intro.
So interested in my church.
Yes.
So interested in. I mean, like,
Because
he
that's
wanted
what
to
they
come and
do,
see me
right?
and see.
Anything you do, I'm interested. You dig dirt for some reason, I'm interested. You suck on toes, well, I'm interested. I can't
I've
wait to
been
get
married 5
home.
times, so it sounds crazy, but three of those people were members of my church.
Hundreds of thousands.
I'm sorry, can we just rewind? Did you just say that you have married several members of your church? Because there is a much deeper issue here than you potentially sending money to a random stranger here.
I've been married 5 times, so
5!
What?
We don't know her name yet, but we are in serious self-esteem issues. I can feel it. I'm in the pool of desperation right now.
three of those people were members of my church.
You go to church for the
Hundreds of
wrong
thousands
reasons
of
then.
people fall.
I just want to make it clear that if you do get married 5 times, it doesn't make you a bad person. Alright, that's not what I mean by the pool of desperation. However, if they're genuine marriages, then okay. But maybe, just maybe, it's not for you, the whole marriage thing.
Claims to be a doctor working for the UN, or Prince Charming, or just
Holy.
another internet fraudster. Let's find out.
What a job.
My name is Kim.
Hello, Kim.
I'm 61 years old.
Hey, she looks good for
I love
61,
water
to be fair.
aerobics. I have a big garden. I love to paint flowers.
Everything we look for
I
in a
volunteer
partner.
once a week at Temple that's here in the Tri-Cities. My first marriage was the hardest. Probably the reason none of my other marriages
How
worked
old is she
out.
there?
And I was with him for 9 years.
Damn.
He told me that I'd given myself to him in the temple and that I was his and he could treat me any way I wanted. I tried to make it work. And then he started abusing the 2 oldest boys. My son talked to his kindergarten teacher about it.
What
They
a
charged
scumbag.
my husband with malicious punishment of a child, which he pled guilty to.
Kim's first
Lock him up
marriage,
forever.
it inspired her to start her own nonprofit. It was called the Children's Safety Center.
Okay.
Passed at state level. Yeah, we served 14 counties and had over 1,000 families using our centers.
Even after a traumatic first marriage, Kim decided to keep searching for a soulmate.
Of course,
I've been
fair
married
enough.
5 times. So I have 7 kids.
But it
After
might be
her
too
5th
much.
divorce, she decided to focus on her nonprofit and raising her children.
Okay.
I was like, I'm happy being alone. I'm done. This guy just started instant messaging me on
No
Facebook
be
out of the
Drew.
blue, and he
What an ironic name, isn't it? The scammer has picked. No, be Drew. Do you get it? Because the scammer says to himself, no, I'll be Drew. Shut up. Before we go any further, it's very clear to me that she's been married 5 times, so I feel like she is used to having someone there, and I think that's the story that's going to unfold. It felt like someone was there once again after so many previous failed marriages. Obviously, the first guy, hopefully he's rotting in prison right now. So I think that's gonna be the premise of this, that she is a hopeless romantic. She wants to believe in it, and obviously she's always had someone there with the husband, but let's just...
sent me that first message, and it just said, I would like to get to
Hi,
know
I'd like to
you.
get to know you.
You have a really
Okay.
beautiful face, stuff like that.
Pretty
He
normal.
is very handsome. He had
Right,
big brown eyes,
right.
fantastic smile. He's sweet.
That
and
looks like a
he's
completely
tender.
different person.
Sent me a picture of him and his son together. I found his
Scammers who
website, and
use
he's
children
actually a
as well.
plastic surgeon. There's one video.
Sorry, can we... He's Turkish. He's Turkish. Oh no, he's German. But he could be Turkish. My belly's rumbling. Goodness. Rumbling for cash. What the hell does that mean? Significance that I'm excited he's Turkish is because I am Turkish.
There's one
That
video
was
where
pretty self-explanatory.
he's in it, and then all his staff are waving at me and saying hi and all this stuff.
Well,
And they're talking to me, and I'm like, well, he must be real. I said, I need
That's
to
gotta
I need
be
to hear
AI.
your voice. So he called. Hello?
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good. Hey, man.
Yeah?
that's just not... That accent just does not... That accent just doesn't... Like... What's the word? It doesn't look like it belongs to him. If that makes any sense. Obviously, you can be anyone and you can have any accent, right? But it just doesn't...
Good.
Are you happy that's what connection
What? And I heard him yesterday, and it sounded more of like a European, like maybe a little bit of Russian or something.
What?
So we had one, and he said he would join my church, and that we could get married and get
Where is the
sealed in
space
our
between go
temple
to?
and all this stuff, and all my marriages, you know. My husband's never told me I was beautiful or that you're great and all these.
First of all, I've made many points in this video already. I want to say, if you are married, remind your partner every day at minimum, maybe, or every other day, but every day. Please, not please, but you're beautiful, you're handsome, etc., etc. Boost the spirits, man. The world is crazy. Share the love. Let your partner know that they are loved.
That a woman wants to hear, and I
I
think
want to be
that's
with you
how
for the rest of my
I
life.
really that about him, because he made me feel like I was special, that I was beautiful, that I was smart.
You know the love of your life
I think the
by
face
Facebook
stuff
messaging each
really-
other.
This guy seemed perfect, handsome, successful,
That's what a
and
scammer
religious.
does. What is
Once
that?
Kim began to push for the two to meet in person, that's
Oh,
when things
man's
took
got
a turn.
Marvel
He
scrubs.
couldn't talk to me on Google Chat because his phone was running out. All I get.
Where's the relevance here, baby? My phone is running out. You best go catch it then. Can you send me some money? Where is the relevance? What do you mean it's running out? Why do you need money?
So many minutes, and then it runs out for
minutes.
the month, and then I can't talk to you anymore.
Oh, okay.
I said, well, why
Sure.
can't you get your
A doctor for the UN has no money to get minutes on his phone. Kim. Yes, good question.
And he's like, I'm having problems with my bank back in the States.
Sure.
I can't get any money. So he asked me for $100, then he asked me for $400. So then I ended up spending
Whose phone bill is $400? I'm sorry. I don't know if you're calling the entire world every single day, but whose is $400? If you could see my hands right now. Yes, really impress yourself to first-time viewers, H. Oh, gift cards.
He's asking me for one today.
Woo!
He wants me to go buy him another
Yes,
Google
that's how to get your phone bill paid.
gift card for his phone.
Another one, babe.
It's up to like $1,350.
Why not just say, you know, I'm not going to send any more money until...
Because you don't want to
we meet?
I feel
disappoint.
like I'm a good person.
your love.
And then somebody's asking for help, and I'm not helping them, and that bothers me. I had
I
some
can understand them. They look like chocolate coins.
silver and gold coins that I had for emergency, and I went and cashed in to one of my gold coins. I always felt like I was really, really good with my money. And right now,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I don't feel financially stable right now because of him.
Up until this point, Kim has forked out quite a bit of money.
Guys, look. I understand you might love someone, real or fake, right? But take a step back and understand if you are hurting yourself financially, mentally, whatever, is the love really worth it? Sweets. Ricola, sponsor me. Do you think they have a marketing team?
Just to keep Nobby's phone and Wi-Fi bills up. She began to wonder if she would ever meet this man in
That's
person.
normal.
He said that he...
Do you know what I've just realized? If your bank account is whatever his issues were, and you can't pay your phone and Wi-Fi bills, how the hell are you alive in the first place? How are you eating food? How are you drinking water? None of this makes sense.
I'd really like to take you on a vacation. I said, I would love to travel. I've always wanted to travel. His contract is going to end on December 12th, and they're going to pay him $8 million. I can't even imagine.
$8 million. I don't know if that's real or not, and if doctors are getting paid $8 million in the UN, but sign me the hell up right now. My thinking here is, if he's on such a contract, that means he must have the craziest experience, right? So, where is the money? Obviously, he's very experienced. He must have been doing this for many years, obviously, right? So, you have one bank account? I'm pretty sure most people have a bank account, but some spare cash lying around. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's what UN doctors do. They just, you know... No, it doesn't make sense.
I really want to get
For
out
what?
of here. Can you write a letter
What is
to
this?
the UN?
Don't tell me she actually wrote a letter to the UN. Because, one, I don't think they would reply. And two, hopefully they did reply and said, sorry, no be Drew is no be here. That's poor. And it's ironic it's poor because Nobi has $8 million contract.
Them that I was his fiance. That's what he had asked me to write. I wasn't expecting them to send a letter back asking me for money, and that kind of freaked me out. They asked me for $600 or something. I went ahead and did it. It was Bitcoin.
Oh, he gave you some fake email.
I sent him $1,960 through Bitcoin. Then
where are you getting all this money, Kim? I understand you got a non-profit, but that's exactly a non-profit. So where are you getting all this money?
I get a letter from them saying that they got the money and now they want $10,000. Then he needed 4 soldiers to escort him to a special helicopter.
What is going on? Who is he? What kind of doctor is he? Bruce Banner? What is this?
Him to the United States. And then they said that I had to pay for that.
Kim didn't want to wait until December to find out if this man would show up.
Come on!
She reached out to us to find out the truth.
Why are you so attached to this guy?
I'm addicted to him. I'm addicted to talking to him every day. Having somebody that talks to me first thing in the morning, and when I go to bed,
I can understand
there's
that,
always somebody
right?
there that I can say, hey, you know, this happened today, that happened today, you know.
I can understand that, but if you need a visual representation of why getting addicted to something is bad, not that you can control it, of course, but in some cases you can, stop it!
He was telling me he was just stuck, that he couldn't go
Right.
anywhere because he has his Liberty Pass. He can't
Hold on a second. Didn't man, like, get escorted in a helicopter with 4 soldiers? So what plane is he waiting for exactly? Another thing, ask the soldiers for a gift card, Nobi. How about that?
I'm confused.
Come
There's
on, Kim.
things that seem like
Come on.
they work.
Baby, do you
and
trust me?
He's telling the truth, and there's other things that don't. And then
I want to
like
trust
I said,
you, but I
the
want
part
to meet
that
you.
kind of pulls me back and
She
forth
uses
is,
emojis.
you know, that he's so interested in my church, and
You know, I felt that was
so
relevant to
interested
mention.
in- I mean,
Right.
I had already told him. I said I can't marry somebody
Yes.
that's out of my faith. I already
Manipulation 101. Take the things that the other person likes and use it. Well, I had a certain Dr. Nefarious from Ratchet and Clank there.
Stop it. Get some help.
We weren't going to focus on this relationship if he's not part of, you know, the church or your religion.
Right. I really want to go on a mission for my church.
I
And
can
that's
respect that.
something that I would really like to do with a partner. That's something that's a dream I've had since I was.
I can respect that. So if it was real, then the guy would have to, obviously, would also commit to her lifestyle, which maybe it's a bit far-fetched and it might seem a bit like you can only be with me once you do this. Even then, Kim, I think it's best to find someone who is already part of the church. I feel like that just would work better rather than kind of like, oh, if you want to be with me, you have to join the church kind of thing, because I don't think that would work. But who am I to give relationship advice? I'm sat here, my hair looking like this, shit beard, eating a sweet, watching a video. On Sunday morning, not even 9 a.m, might I add. If anyone wants to take relationship advice from me, do so at your own peril.
Or he
I
feels
want
like,
to get
I really
baptized, babe.
think that I want to
Wow.
get baptized. I really want to learn everything.
Really hitting all the
And
buttons.
I don't know.
You sent over a UN email.
Does
Of
the
them,
UN have an
and, like,
email?
back and forth. That
Can I
messages,
email them?
Forwarded those to you guys.
A huge red flag with this email in particular, it wasn't created within the UN format.
is
It's
this?
not an official format that the UN would use.
Okay.
Works for the government or is claiming to be the government, they're not going to use a Gmail account. All of these platforms that have these free emails that you can sign up for, they're never going to be used by a government official.
Just imagine what that email was, because they didn't share it. unimportantperson@gmail.com.
This is great banter. It really is.
When they gave you the option to use Bitcoin or the bank account, what made you choose the crypto?
Sent me another letter and said, do not, disregard that previous letter.
Because the UN use Bitcoin in day-to-day life, eh? Come on. Even if you're not experienced with technology and you don't know scammers exist, right? Why the hell are the UN asking you for Bitcoins?
They'll send me out on a plane right away. I'm coming right to Washington. I
What do you
started
mean? What
getting
happened
really
to the
excited,
soldiers?
And then I got super mad when
Where's
I got
the
next
escort
letter
story?
asking for more money.
Not that
And
kind of escort.
It is so hard.
Dirty.
It was like so deflating.
Of course it
This whole
was.
thing has been so hard.
Confirmed today is that the person in the image is known as Dr. Hakan Karim. He's a very successful plastic surgeon in Turkey.
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
Turkish.
so
Hopefully the actual,
So
the
what
doctor
that tells me
is...
this person
okay.
has stolen his images and just created this fictitious name and profile.
We worked together to send an IP tracker to Mr. Nobby. He thought he was going to be receiving a gift card from you. He clicked on it 4 times. He was so desperate for this money.
Damn.
We're waiting for one of these scammers to recognize one of these, but I guess they haven't. They keep clicking on them. For those that don't know, we use this site to track the location of someone like Mr. Nobby. We put together these special links for someone to click on. Once they click on it, we're able to grab their IP address right away. It's in Abuja, which is the capital of Nigeria.
Damn, what's going on right
It's
now?
a relief to know that not wondering anymore.
After this interview, Kim immediately hopped on the phone with the scammer to confront and block him.
Some
You
initiative.
say you're gonna get me done.
Yeah, but you know what?
Go on, drop it on him.
What?
You're not who you said you are.
What do you mean?
Sorry, with some editing magic, I'm going to move myself so you can see her eyes.
You're
Go on.
somewhere
Scammer.
in Nigeria. I even know the town. I think it's Harcourt.
Yeah. Look at his voice.
Did I say that to you?
Did I say that to you? Shut up.
Yeah, I think I know that you're not in Ireland.
Ireland? What? Have I missed something in this?
I promise.
What? Say something.
Why did you Yeah, but just talk to me for a minute. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing
The
that?
thing is, though,
Why are
he's
you doing
already
that
got the
to
money.
me?
So,
What do you mean?
Why would you lie to me about that stuff? I've been so honest with you about everything.
yeah,
and
but it
then
doesn't matter, Kim,
you
alright?
are just
You can
lying
be
to
honest,
me.
people are dishonest. Life.
That's the way to work it, and you don't have to test me again, okay?
No, I need you to tell. I need you
What a guilt trip from the scammer. Wow.
Tell me why you would do that to me. I mean, I told you about my church. I shared so much stuff with you. And it really hurts me that you would do that to me.
You started again. Don't you come up with a negative stuff like this before?
Yeah, I know, but now I know that you are in Nigeria. You're in Nigeria. You can video chat me right now so I can see your face.
Okay.
So you can
Yeah.
tell me, so you can show me who you
That's
really are.
another thing that's crazy. Without ever video chatting someone, why are you sending them money?
Yeah, I want you to show me the truth. I want to see who you really are.
Go on, do it, big
Who have
man.
I been talking to for 2.5 months?
What? He's just gone to take a break from online dating, probably for the best. Date in person, probably for the best anyway. She blocked Nobi Drew and cut off all communication with him. Nobi Drew, no more. How many times am I gonna make that shit joke? So that was Kim, not Kim Kardashian, but she did get on camera, didn't she? You know, not in the same sense, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Big shout out to Catfish for all that they do and allowing me to react to these videos, to be honest, because, you know, they could easily be like other things and block me, but you get what I'm saying. Oh, yes, thank you to Catfish. Go check them out. You can watch a full video. Link is in the description as always. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. If you want to see Johnny Depp take a break from his trial earlier this year to try and get money from someone, go there. Have a great time with the Mr. Jack Sparrow.